Hey, UCN here with this new top 10 list. And if you're new to this channel, subscribe, like, watch my other videos. Watch this video up to the fullest and let's dive in this top 10 list of webtoons similar to solo leveling. For our 10th spot on this list, we have Solo Login. It's an ongoing action adventure fantasy supernatural webtoon plus the leveling up system. That's why it's similar. And our main character, Jung Si Woo, age 26, never really had anything going on for him. Nothing supernatural, fantasy. He lived an average daily life as a normal folk. But suddenly a great change happened in his world. First of all, first and foremost, there were floating islands that have castles on them. And these castles gave out wings and powers and level up systems to a selected few people. Unfortunately for our main character, he wasn't one of them. He got something else. So if you want to find out, go and read, check it out to see what Jung Si-woo got. For our ninth spot on this list, we have Ranker Who Lives the Second Time. It's an action-adventure fantasy supernatural leveling up type of web. It has the same dungeon and leveling up system as other webtoons, but the story is a little bit more different. Our main character, Yeonwoo, had a twin brother who disappeared 5 years ago, but one day a pocket watch he found returned to his possession. Inside, he found a hidden diary, or specifically memories of his brother the past 5 years he disappeared. And it says, of course, I guess I will be already dead. It also revealed that his brother was betrayed. Now Yeonwoo is now set on a path of vengeance for his brother. In order to do this, he needs to gain more strength and allies by leveling up, doing crazy stuff in quests, and most of all, being a high ranker. For our 8th spot in this list, we have Tomb Raider King. It's an action-adventure, isekai, reincarnation specifically, leveling up, supernatural webtoon. It's ongoing, it has like 72 chapters, and the summary would be, there are multiple tombs that started appearing on Earth. These tombs are like literally Egyptian pyramids, colosseums, and literally, technically speaking, they're dungeons among themselves. The gods' tombs started to appear around the world with relics, and these relics have powers inclined or related to whatever mythology or god it came from. Our main character was betrayed, and one of these relics helped him go back in the past and become the Tomb Raider King, in which, as it implies, he will be raiding a lot of tombs, gathering relics, and gathering power. So if you like this, read it. For our 7th spot, we have The Gamer. It's one of the most popular webtoons out there, especially in line with action, adventure, comedy, supernatural, a little bit of slice of life, and leveling up system. Our main character, Han Ji Han, a normal high school student, suddenly develops a special power where his entire world is shifted into a game-like setting. We can see the power levels of people, look at their status of a seemingly normal item or people, get abilities, level up, gain money, and do all those wacky things on an RPG scale. It's a fantasy world literally coming right at you. You're about to read it. And it's one of the highly recommended webtoons if you want something actiony, more lore type where you'll have there's a chance of world building in this webtoon, and go check it out. For our 6th spot in this list, we have Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. It is highly rated. I will rate it higher than the list that I've done, but it only has 13 chapters if I remember. It's an action adventure fantasy webtoon. It has a leveling up system, but the story is a little bit more unique compared to some of these webtoons on this list. So our main character has this mundane life. He's reading this novel. He was the only reader up to the last chapter, and the author himself gave our main character a gift. After reading the author's heartfelt message, his world suddenly changed into the world of the novel he was reading. So now our main character knows every scenario, even the main character of the novel, he meets that character. And it's just a fun, wild ride. For our fifth spot in this list, we have The Second Coming of Gluttony. It's rated 4.4 out of 5 in most websites. It's an action, adventure, fantasy, reincarnation, seinen, supernatural webtoon. Our main character was an addict, a loser, a despicable human being, but one fleeting dream that may not have been a dream at all reawakens his one lost sense. Possessing a unique ability, he would use that ability and the dream to forge his own path in the world now known as the Lost Paradise. I'll add in a little bit more context. In the first chapter, that's our main character. He dies. And he wants his emotion to go back in time and send it to his past self. Not him, not his memories, but what he's feeling right now. A sense of anger, loss, or victory. Things like that. That's what he did. In our number fourth spot in this list, we have The Live, or The Live, or The Live. It's a drama, horror, psychological action, leveling up system webtoon. It's ongoing with 32 chapters, and specifically our main character, brief description of the webtoon is that he lost his family in a tragic accident. But what if you could revive them in some game-like way? And he found that way. Apparently his future self sent out a diary, and that diary will give him, well, not exactly scenarios or what happened per day per second, but more like scenarios of the game events, tutorial, leveling up system. It's like an information guidebook towards the world is about to be jumping in. Third spot in this list would be Auto Hunting. It's an action adventure webtoon, and it's just that it has a leveling up system. Our main character was just a normal dude until he received some kind of message literally from a game right up his face saying, directly saying, or the text, auto hunting. Do you know one of those gacha games or mobile games where you don't really need to play, you just need to press auto hunting, auto skill? Same concept, except what if you could do that in real life? Well, real life in a sense where there's monsters, dungeons, and stuff that's apparently a normal thing in their world. Main character gets attacked in the restaurant, awakens an ability to automatically hunt, and we'll just follow his story, the way how he handles this world with his strength. Second spot in this list would be I Am the Sorcerer King, and I recommended this webtoon for a lot of my top 10 lists. Now, it's an action fantasy magic supernatural, in some way reincarnation isekai webtoon. It's about a guy that gets, you know, killed. He was a mage, specifically a sorcerer king in by title and strength and name. He dies, he gets reincarnated. Specifically, the guy's soul goes to a different world. And in this world, dungeons are normal and he has a leveling up system. Well, technically speaking, everyone has a leveling up system. It's just that he specifically has the knowledge of magic, martial arts, and he's a sorcerer. The leveling up system thing is just a bonus for our main character Lee Sung Hoon, who needs money for his mother. Finally, first spot in our list, we have Kill the Hero. It's a revenge action adventure fantasy web. How do I describe this? One day, the world transformed into a game. Dungeons and monsters and leveling up systems emerged, and players who had received the god's blessing or authority appeared. We have a character, not main character, just a character. Si Jun Lee, the guild master of the Messiah Guild that would bring salvation to the world. The problem is, He's not actually a nice goody two shoes guy. That's all up front. Our main character is the guy who got betrayed by this guy who's supposed to be the hero of the world. Follow our main character in sense of justice and revenge in this story. Alright, thank you for watching my top 10 list for Webtoons similar solo leveling. And if you're new to this channel, subscribe, like, watch my other videos, especially the other top 10 lists. And thanks for watching. Bye.